Hot favourites today, fourth successive semi-final for them. The winners will play Widnes, the commentators Alex Murphy and Ray French.
He takes his place at the scrum half position, and coach Graham Lowe puts utility back Jed Byrne at standoff alongside him. Wigan lack Andy Goodway in the pack, but that for me still a very powerful back row trio in Andy Platt, Ian Potter and skipper Ellery Hanley. And Bradford Northern, well, the Wigan pack will have to be informed to counter this Northern six. They lack Brendan Hill, suspended for 3 matches on Thursday, but bring in the local boy John Hamer. And I expect the skipper, number 7, Paul Harkin, to be prompting the big lads up front, his short passes, and keeping them going forward with kicks to touch. Be an interesting battle of tactics, I think, between the two sides. Bradford already concentrating on this pack in midfield. Harkin, attempted drop, and it's there. Well, I think this little man felt that there was no point coming away from this position with nothing, so just 1-0 for Bradford against Wigan. Drop goal, of course, in Rugby League, counting just 1 point. Adrian Shelford, the New Zealand test prop, is going off. Looked like a knock just on the right there of the ribs. And forward, Sean Wayne coming on. Well, a good, solid, strong player is this lad Wayne.
Putting the ball deep and tackling well.
Oh, this is a good run. Good run from Steve Hampson. Hanley. And there's no doubt about it. Certainly tempers are flaring up here. A punch was thrown at Ellery Hanley, and I think it was from Harry Pinner. We talked at the beginning of this match about the competition between these two loose forwards, that all head-high tackles should be to the sin bin or should be sent off. But it looks as if, yes, Harry Pinner has gone to the sin bin, we think. 10 minutes.
Could the same thing be on, Ray? Could they drive it to the sticks and another drop goal? Every point counts.
Hamer. And it is the 6th tackle, and Paul Harkin moving into that first receiver position. No, the chip. Oh, that's a difficult one. It's offside. And I think it was very, very harsh decision there on Ellery Hanley. I don't think he could get himself out of the way, Alec.
Well, I don't agree with that, Ray. I think that the ball was very cleverly kicked through.
On a player in a semi-final as important as this. But it's there, 2 points. So 8 minutes to half-time. Bradford Northern move out further, 3-0 now. He probably will go himself. The overlap was there, the gap was there. But so were the coverers. Jed Byrne. To Hanley. Oh, Hanley's got himself. Yes, he's in. He wants to score himself. Ellery Hanley. But it was a beautiful pass that sent the lad in. He spotted the gap, he used his strength, his skill, and it's put Wigan on the stroke of half-time in the lead, 4-3. Bradford have taken care of him all afternoon. Good tackles on him, but not that occasion. Wigan 9-6 ahead in the scrums, but they have had more of the head and ball. Well, now that's a silly penalty to give away. Paul Harkin appealing, but referee Mr. Carter says, get away, you don't tell me anything. And suddenly, from being a differential penalty, this becomes a shot at goal. But there's a good one, 2 points, well struck, accurate, just edges Wigan further ahead, 6-3 now. Oh, here's a chance, David Hobbs, but just look at our little man, Gregory. He brought the big 6 foot, 16 stone forward down. A chance, Harkin, obstruction, no doubt about it. Just 15 minutes gone in the second half. Harkin spotted the gap. Powerful lad, he'll just need to stroke this ball over. He does, he puts it between the posts, so just back to that 1 point difference now. Wigan 6, Bradford 5. Tony Iron. Oh, looked like an attempted trip. Yes, it was. From Brian Noble. Yes. Another firm decision by referee Mr. Carter. Out comes the yellow card, and 10 minutes sin bin for Brian Noble. One of those instinctive reactionary prod outs with the foot from Noble, but definitely an attempted trip. Byrne. Good ball to Lydon. Hampson, now then, he's got a 2-1. Hanley to Lydon. Oh yes, he's in. Beautiful play. And it was that numerical difference, 31-12. When Wigan elected to move the ball out, there was the advantage. And there was the difference in speed. Joe Lydon. We saw him score a try against Halifax earlier in the rounds. And could that try now put Wigan through to the final? 10 points to 5 for Wigan.
I think the tackling's been first class. They've got that little extra yard in pace, and I think that's making the difference.
Tony Iro. And I don't know what number 8 there, Kelvin Skerritt, is up to, but certainly the touch judge, Mr. Stanton, has run on. I think a little bit of frustration here.
Now he's giving an explanation, Ray. What's he trying to say as a forward? What's he trying to say?
Well, I think as an ex-forward, I think I know what he is trying to say. I think he's trying to stay on the field, Alec, and he's done a good job. Oh, that's a good ball to Furbank. But well held there by Hanley. Good example there to any youngsters watching to clamp the ball in the tackle. Harkin. Oh, and Phil Ford's lost it. Preston. Now then, can Iro go the length of the field? He's still going. He's got Preston winning. Preston to Simpson. Oh, has he got the pace? This lad can really run. But a magnificent tackle by Phil Ford. That was rugby league at its best. Brilliant running, excellent passing, and a tremendous cover tackle from Phil Ford. At such a late stage in the semi-final, but it's Wigan again. This is good play. To Kiss, to Tony Iro this time. He's got the size, has he got the pace? Yes, he has, he's in! Tony Iro. Again, that extra man providing the overlap. And the Wigan supporters are happy at last. Wigan 16, Bradford Northern 5. And Wigan surely on their way now to this John Player Special Trophy final. Joe Lydon spotted him in the centre. Disappointed Keith Mumby. Wigan 16, Bradford 5. Wigan's form has been erratic, but the cup brought out their best traditions, and I'm sure they'll have a huge following behind them when they meet witness at Burndon Park, Bolton on Saturday, January the 7th. We'll see you then on Grandstand, and happy Christmas to everybody. Wigan 16, Bradford 5.